No.
Well, good morning, everybody. How you doing? I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and for some reason, it doesn't like what just happened to you. It says you got kicked out of your stuff.
Huh.
Yes. Go live again. Go live again. I don't know. It doesn't like your destination for some reason.
Well,
Maybe your password was wrong. It's already going, so let's just get moving. We can always forward it to it. I can share it to it afterwards.
It's got to be working now.
No. You see those little lines up there that say red next to your name? At the top? Okay.
I don't.
You see where it says market update across the top there? It says edit, and it has all those things right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no.
All right. Make it a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Just kidding. All right. Let's get moving on this. All right. So stocks are higher today, and mortgage bonds are lower, which means rates are higher because everybody's worried about inflation out there.
You think? Why would they worry about something like that?
I don't know. But let's see. So everybody's like chomping the bit to be the first ones to raise the conforming loan limit and start taking those loans, even though FHFA, which is the Federal Housing whatever association, is, which handles conventional loans,
right,
saying, okay, well, eventually we're going to raise it to 3.28%, which will make it from where it is now at 726 250 to 750. And so everybody is already going, okay, we'll take them now. Don't wait for it to happen. We'll do it right now. Same with us.
Yeah.
So basically they're thinking the conventional loan limits will go up to 750. And the question is, well, FHA, well, if you go off of the same factor in our county, we're at 517,500, should go up to around 534,000 or
cool.
And some change. I don't want to be exact because I don't really know.
Yeah.
I'm just going off the same numbers. It's usually 60 some percent of whatever the conforming limit is, but it's by county. So it can't always be 65%, right? Because some counties are a lot less.
Yeah, based on their income.
Yeah. But so I was like searching hard today because all the news that comes out is tomorrow. Retail sales tomorrow, National Association of Housing Builders market update, kind of things out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wednesday is mortgage apps, housing starts and permits. And then Fed's beige book talks about what they're thinking. And then Thursday, initial jobless claims and existing home sales. So no new news Monday or Friday to move the market. So I really searched, and one of the biggest things is a lot more title fraud, where people are trying to act as the owner, trying to sell properties, this and that. But the funny thing is, with the market so slow, they're catching them.
Yeah.
It's the wrong time to do it, fraudsters.
It's an easy time to be caught.
Yeah, fraudsters, you need to stop doing it because it's not the time to do it. Wait until we get really busy. NAR came out with their affordability index, which is went from 93.9 to 91.7, which is the lowest level it's ever had since they started running this thing in 1989.
Wow.
Yeah. So affordability, which means 90% of people who own a home right now can't afford the home you're in. If they went to buy it today.
Boy, this administration is really kicking ass.
They're doing amazing to get that inflation up and change all this stuff.
Yeah. I got to do a search and see what actually good things has happened out of this administration, if there are any.
Inflation.
That's not good.
Green, all the energy stuff that they're doing.
Yeah, that's stupid too.
Well, I'm saying, you said anything good.
I'm looking.
They got you guys to all sign things that there was climate change.
Yeah, climate change. The third one is the fire responsibility, the fire hardening kind of stuff.
Yeah, well,
wildfires. Although that's already in there.
Yeah, well, so Friday night was our Rotary social. It was freaking a lot of people there.
Oh, cool.
People supposed to be over at 8. People weren't leaving until after 9. Everybody didn't want to leave. And John Anderson, where was that? He's like, man, this is the best thing we ever had. Best one. And Ralph did an amazing job. So if you need somebody to be a party planner, talk to Ralph. He's pretty good at it. Yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed it. I had our Northgate neighborhood social Oktoberfest, and people didn't leave till 11.
Yeah, well, ours was only supposed to be for a couple hours.
We were supposed to end at 9. I said, hey, you know what? You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Bye-bye.
Let's see. Housing industry is pleading with the Biden administration to narrow the mortgage spread. What I mean by that is right now we have about 300 basis points between what the 30-year and what the 10-year is, and
Mhm.
that's the most we've had in a long time. Normally it's about 150 basis points. So they want them to get the Fed to shift its policy from letting the stuff fall off their balance sheet as it matures. They want them to keep buying more stuff. They were not doing that. They were just letting it fall off and not rebuying. And they want them to start doing it again. And that would actually be good. That would help out, probably be a point difference in interest rate, which would really help right now.
Is the Biden administration awake?
No.
Okay.
They said, we can't do that because that would make sense.
We don't want to do anything good for the economy.
No. Well, again, that's all relative. It's like when someone says you don't have morals. Not true. I just don't have the morals you have. So this administration think they're doing an amazing job. Just listen to Jean-Pierre.
Oh, I know. The most communicative president ever. I can name America. America could be expressed in one word. And he said about 19 things.
Yeah, well, it can be, but he can't do it.
Right.
So, well, it's better than his word salad vice president. And that's all the news there is today. And it was funny. There was a bunch of articles on how real estate agents could get by in this slower time. And guess what? The main things they were telling you to do:
go get another job.
No, they were like, stay in contact with your people.
You mean all the basic stuff you should be doing all the time anyway?
Which somebody put a while back on Facebook. What does getting back to the basics means? It means doing what you're supposed to have been doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stop doing the basics. Do the basics all the time.
In a lot of the industries I deal with and stuff, your list, right? Your email list, that's worth tens of thousands of dollars per thousand, for how many you have. Yep. You should be building your CRM and staying in contact with them. You should be calling them. If you don't want to call them, there's companies that will call them for you and then transfer the live call right back to you.
Yep.
If you don't want to do it yourself. And that's a service that you should be doing.
You really should be doing it yourself.
What it is you talk to them and then they go, hold on, let me get them on the phone. We were just trying to get it. So it seems like you're a big deal.
Yeah.
Because let me get Ed on the phone right now.
Yeah, because
Ed can't because he's on it, so he just broke it because he's so big. What was I going to talk about? All right, so yesterday I'm sitting there and I get a messenger text kind of thing from a gentleman I had on one of my Enter Edison podcasts probably 2.5 years ago. And he's a younger kid. He's like, hey, I've been watching some of your TikToks and I'm wondering, is now the time to buy? I'm like, well, if you've been watching my TikToks, you know that now's the time to buy. And we were texting back and forth, but I had to run somewhere. So I just called him through Instagram, which is amazing. You can call through that thing.
Out of work, it worked really well.
Yeah, you just hit the little phone there and it goes right in. And I was talking to him and he's like, well, I was thinking about renting, but I'm like, I'm going to buy. And then I go, yes, right now is a perfect, depending on the market, right? Some markets and some little places is not maybe the right time to buy. Maybe Idaho isn't the right time to buy right now. I don't know. Certain markets might not be. But if you're going to buy and you're going to live there and that's the whole purpose, then now is still the time to buy because you have no competition.
Exactly.
And I went through a few things. He goes, yeah, I know. I just wanted somebody else to tell me that. And I'm like,
wanted to be.
Well, everybody's afraid of making a mistake.
Corroborated.
They're afraid to make a mistake. You're not going to, in 2 years from now, you're not going to make a mistake. You're going to look like a hero.
Yeah. There's an old realtor that works in our office.
I thought all you had was old realtor.
No, we got a couple of new ones, but he needs confirmation on everything he does. And it's kind of cute, but he's been in the business for a million years. The right answer. I know So the other thing I wanted to say, I was thinking on the way coming in is I've been showing property to some buyers lately. And again, the same thing. Realtors, I don't understand why you're standing in the way of showing a vacant listing. I don't get it. I figured one thing out.
What's that?
One was they wanted you to make the appointment through Showing Time. One of the apps I absolutely hate. It's the most impersonal app in the world. But what it does is it helps you get feedback from the realtor because they will email you incessantly until you respond. Now, the other thing you could do, agent, is vacant lockbox. Look at your lockbox every day and then follow up in person with the agent and ask for feedback. What a way to make a relationship.
They'd have to go around and meet a different company.
They just have to make a phone call.
You said in person.
Call them on the phone.
Okay.
Call
You
them on
said
the
in
phone.
person. That's
Don't-
not in
don't
person.
have
In
a-
person is you walk in their office and say, "Excuse me, sir, how was that list?"
Semantics.
No,
You're
it's
just
called
crawling up.
English language.
No, I don't use it. Just do the business.
I think you were saying more personal.
more personal.
Yeah.
More personal.
Yeah. Not
Give
in
people
person.
a call, reach out to them, create a relationship. Hell, maybe if you write an offer on it because you created that relationship, you can get that deal together.
Maybe.
But
yeah,
just a thought. But
you don't need the extra stuff that's already in the lockbox.
yeah, exactly. So
Because you have it, doesn't it like tell you if you go into the app who showed?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Hey, how
when
was
you
that
open
listing?
the lockbox, you add it to your inventory. And then when you put the lockbox on a property, it attaches to that listing. And then when you go and read it, it'll tell you when they showed it, gives you their phone number, their email address, I think, and when, what time, follow up.
What time they came in and what time they left.
Exactly. Yeah. And information at the door, it'll ask you if you want, you could have the lockbox ask them for feedback. They don't have to do it, but
so you walk by the lockbox and ask
make
you,
your business
hello, how was your?
Just make your business a little more personal. You do know that your clients, other than sellers and buyers, are the other agents and the affiliates.
Right. And it should make you happy. You put one in your inventory.
Exactly.
I have inventory.
I got 12 lockboxes, but only one in my inventory.
Yeah. All right. So
That's
it's
all I
again, there's not a lot of news. Just stop worrying. Go get your house and move, refinance later. I know everybody's like, well, I keep hearing that. And everybody's doing all the Chicken Little stuff. There's every article, there's that guy in Vegas, every article says there's 10 things that will show that this market is crashing. Little do they look at the one that says there's 5 reasons why this market's not going to crash, or the 15 reasons, but it's just easier to be negative.
I want to see an article that says there's 10 reasons why this market is crashing.
He posted it behind him. I don't know if you don't know this, but you can have like a green screen and the art, the thing behind you. It was in some, must have been an online blog, because it's like no magazine I've ever heard of. Or news thing.
He finally found an article that
well, if you search them far
met with
enough, you
his
can find
idea.
any information you want to skew the numbers
Is
the
he
way
a
you
flipper?
want.
Have you found out if he's a flipper yet?
He's got to do something, because he's talking about real estate and for sale by owner and all that stuff. And I can help you.
Oh, I buy houses. Make it real fast. Leave 55% of your equity on the table. But I do a good job.
The buyer broker commission lawsuit goes to trial today.
Yay.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
Well, it's kind of like the financial planning side of things. They had commissions for the longest time, and now they don't get paid commissions. They get paid a certain percentage of a management fee.
Yeah.
So some way it'll break out and it'll work out. It's just a matter of how that's going to be.
Yeah, I think the whole premise is absolutely ridiculous.
I still think what I said about somebody else behind it trying to get into the industry more, that just makes more sense.
That makes a hell of a lot more sense than a one buyer.
I cut it up. I was going to put, I don't want to be sued.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
I'll
keep it and have the date on it, so when it comes out, I can post it. See, I even said this back then.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Tomorrow we'll have some actual industry news, so come back.
Yeah,
we'll be here.
I'll look up some crap.
No, I'm talking about the actual.
I know you're going to have industry news. I'm
yeah,
look up
like
some
2 things. All right, make it a great day. Thanks for being here.
Enjoy
we
your
appreciate
Monday.
you. All right, bye.